Hey.
If you got it, I'll smack you.
Background.
Right here. My face was low. Right.
Tell them come on. We want to finish dancing.
She said finish dancing. Says you want to be on the screen.
I'm liking this background you got going on, Miss Ma'am.
Look, cause I'm doing all. I can't do them what them little young children be doing.
Oh, I know how to do it. Get that
I can't do any of that.
Oh my God.
That.
Away. Please go away. Please close this door. Thank you.
We had a party. You trying to ruin our party.
Girl, bye. Anyway. Y'all be encouraging him.
Look, somebody got to be with the foolishness. Somebody got to be.
So look, she can't say nothing when we be encouraging Marley here.
Right. You know, I'm all the way team Marley, so don't be acting up when it's my girl time.
Yeah. So how y'all been? It's been a minute since the review crew done got together.
I know, right? Busy. I'm tired.
My life has changed.
Man. You know, like I tell folks, the doggone pandemonium that spoiled us.
My life has changed now. Y'all know I always be sleepy anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even understand. Like 10 minutes ago, I was like, maybe I could just take like a 10-minute power nap. But then the real me was like, you know, you don't even know how to take naps. You go to sleep.
Listen, that's called a sleep. It ain't called a nap no more.
It ain't
it's
no
just
nap.
Exactly.
Far away from the nap territory.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Y'all see I'm out here looking like Heidi with it's all
that's
right.
All right.
I like your puffs.
But you here.
I just put my afro up the other day, so
you put it up.
I put it in. I had to.
Yeah, I had to find some mousse this morning to get my hair together because my hair was just like, no, thank you. No. That's
why mine is like this, because I was trying to do something to it and it was like, yeah, that's not
Yeah. And I don't appreciate it.
3 times. And
that's I'm like, how dare my hair act like me? How dare my hair act like me? Yeah.
I miss
y'all. I am briefly back in Memphis for
yes, I have to switch it up. So, you know, I got the green screen. I'm still in the boys' room because my room is still not where I need it to be. So I have my bed. I have a mattress on the way.
Okay.
So I might be in my room real soon because I gotta put that up. But then I have to get like my desk and stuff together and some type of computer situation going on because yeah,
you better do like some of them YouTubers do. They sitting on the floor in front of their bed.
I probably might be doing that, or I'll probably be like Mika in the bed.
I was just gonna say, y'all already know I am in my bed. So.
I might, in the bed.
That's what I've been noticing. I'm like, I be looking at all these intricate designs and stuff, and folks just be like posted up in their room with a ring light, and I'm like, wait a minute, and y'all getting like 400,000 views sitting on the floor.
Child,
what is this about?
Child,
I'm doing something wrong. I'm sitting up here investing in software and equipment, trying to have an office, and they over here on the floor.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna do better because I got to get my downstairs together.
Listen,
it was a fruit fly or something. I don't know what was.
I'm over here like, do I need to send you a letter?
A fruit fly. I hate them things, y'all. I had some bananas and apples and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they travel once they get inside.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to get my downstairs together. My tenant downstairs, she got to move out. And once she move out, I'm gonna get my downstairs together. That's why I'm put my office at. And my
Nice.
son, so that he can be away. Like this dude gonna have a full apartment, y'all, at 15. And then he gonna ask me, so can I have company? I was like, so do you like breathing through both nostrils?
She said, "Do you like being alive, son?"
Do you like waffles?
Cause see
Right.
the company he talking about, he ain't trying to play video games.
We
So
already know.
Mm-hmm.
you
Anybody
want
got
me to
time
hurt
for that?
your feelings easy, or you want me to do it hard?
Because I mean, you can even have an audience when you get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, like cause I'm like, dude, you do realize that I'm gonna be coming downstairs whenever I feel like it,
Yeah.
and because this my house, I don't knock on doors.
That part. That part. They ain't
No.
ready for that
Ain't
conversation.
no locks. Hell,
Mm-mm.
sometimes may not be no doors. Look.
Hello, I'm not. Look, I done took it off the hinge before. I don't think he want
Right.
that in his life.
Like, listen, this ain't what you want, baby.
Not at all.
This ain't what you want.
Can I have company?
Okay.
So
The
the
doctor's
answer's
office
no.
with the bondsman on speed dial. Like what?
Just baby, do you not want all of your faculties and limbs? Is that what it is?
That's what it seemed like.
It's a
Look,
quick.
look, we can do this all day. We is live, so let's go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Our bad.
So this is catch up, y'all. If y'all watching, we were catching up. Listen, we had to come back live because we said we were. Let me tell y'all something. We said we were not gonna do this no more because these reality shows are foolish. I have been grappling. I don't know about y'all, but I have been grappling with even wanting to be bothered with a review because these reality shows have really lost their minds. And like a lot
Yeah.
of the premise of the shows have really lost their mind. And really, if it wasn't for Tamika saying, we gonna review this, I was gonna just, write down some things and then just burn them up in the fire
Not a
pit. Okay?
cleansing. Not a cleansing. Wait a minute.
That's all. I was gonna write down some things and then just like torch them and
wait,
just
but
let it go.
I saw some smoke, so she got some sage
Yeah,
somewhere
she done
in
got
Baby, I
the
some
got
more
Palo
burnt.
Santo tonight.
It's burnt.
Palo Santo in the thing. Um,
Something
I
burnt.
got I got my passion candle burning here
Okay,
because
passion.
I don't know. I got my Himalayan salt lamp over here going.
Burning.
It's been a lot. These shows specifically dealing with relationships, which is what I was really trying to do. Yeah, let me just tell y'all. Originally, I was trying to build this channel to where I would, do a lot of reviews on the shows that specifically deal with relationships because I feel like being that I'm supposed to be y'all neighborhood sexuality and intimacy coach is like right up my alley. But what I realized is that a lot of these people have way deeper issues than what I first of all, it is out of my pay grade. I don't even want to do it. Um
What you saying? It's above me now.
yeah, it's above me. And I'm like, listen, most of y'all want to have a lot of things sugar coated upon you and
Right.
pretend as though there is absolutely nothing wrong other than the other person. And the funny thing about this particular show is I wasn't interested in it last season
I
because I felt
wasn't
like
either.
it just wasn't right last season. I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it through the whole thing.
I did. You know what? I got through the season only because I wanted to fight the one girl. Like I want to kick her
The
ass.
one with the boyfriend with the baby.
Yes, baby, I want to fight her so bad. Like, oh, and so
When
I
I
was
heard her talking, I was like, "This shouldn't even be an episode after this, baby." She
I
never
kept
tell you
trying
where
to
she at.
I kept trying to can, but I couldn't. And so, cause y'all know,
Yeah,
I think I'm the violent one in the group. So
a little bit,
I was,
a
I
little
just
bit.
was trying to
Mhm.
smack her through the TV. So I was like, okay, so we broke all the way up with Bell Collective. I think we've all just decided that they can go just anywhere. So I
And
was
they
like, well,
got the
maybe we can
audacity to
go
have a season 2.
with
The
baby.
I'm like,
audacity.
what we
So I
gonna
was
learn in
thinking
season
to
2 that we
myself, well,
didn't learn in season 1?
nothing. So I was
The
thinking, I said, well,
audacity.
maybe we can go with this
Ship.
show
Mm-hmm.
to see, if there was some value in what Dr. Nicole would be doing, or if we could kind of like understand, you
Mm-hmm.
know, what
Yeah.
the couples were going through. But they making it hard on me already. So
I like Dr. Nicole though. What's
Right.
different than Married at First Sight? Although they, sometimes they come with some real points on Married at First Sight. But what's different is she's giving them tools to do the work, and that's what
exactly.
instead of let's just put a camera in the room and just let everything explode, and then scold you after the fact.
Right. Because here's the other thing
Exactly.
though. This is what I would love to see. And I know we getting ahead. We still ain't talked about the episode yet. We
We
60
haven't.
minutes
We
in.
haven't. Sorry.
But the thing I like about Dr. Nicole is that I honestly think they need to put her with Tommy to do
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Ready
Yes.
to Love,
Yes.
because
Yes.
while yes, okay, we over here, we doing all the stuff, we having fun, we learning everything, we trying to find somebody to love, but the conversation that these people have on Ready to Love make me so angry, and the way they do the elimination process and the way they do the dates really need some experts in there to
They
really
do.
kind of guide the process.
Ooh, but
So
Dr. Spirit too, because she was giving
baby,
them
Spirit to
business.
get them together.
She was giving them the business on her show. So,
Yes.
ooh, I'm all for Dr. Spirit.
Yeah. So that if they would just do this, they could have the trifecta of black experts on some of these shows and let them come together. They all can, and even what's her name from the people that Family of Fiance, all of them are good experts.
Mm-hmm.
And if
I
they did
watched
something
that
like that on
though.
these
I'm
dating
sorry.
shows,
I sound I haven't seen that one. I don't know
I've
why
seen the
I haven't watched
previews. I've never watched it.
you know what? I would say season 1, I was looking at her sideways. And I was like, so just tell me, what's your role on this show? And and then afterwards, in this other season, she started to step in a little bit more. So I was really excited about that. So now I'm looking into the way they can improve some of these shows. The way that Dr. Nicole will stop a conversation. I like when she go,
Mm-mm,
mm, mm.
mm-mm.
That right there, she
Mm-hmm.
won me over with that, because I'm like, yes, I'm finna use that the next time I have a session. They start talking.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So if y'all out there trying to be my new clients, understand, I'm gonna just go and stop you just like that.
I'm gonna stop you right now. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Let's
we ain't gonna
just
do that.
pause. Okay.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Mhm.
So now jumping into it, let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about
These
which
couples
show we're
chat.
talking about. Put
Alexa,
a ring on it. So
Crown.
here's what the thing. The premise of the show is we have 3 couples. This is the second season of there are 3 couples. Um, they've been in long-term relationships. They're at this crossroads where it's like it's really time to make a move. We're at this pivotal point in our relationship. Things are right, except there's someone, sometimes both of them, who wish to see the end in sight being that it ends in marriage, and they're ready for a decision to be made. And for whatever various reasons they may have, this is what they come into the experiment with. They're learning, about each other. They're finding out, what is the holdup. Some of them have been together. I think they've been together as little as 3 years. And this season, we have a couple that's been together 14 years. But
Girl.
what's happening is we are looking to find, what's going to be the next step in this relationship. Are we headed toward marriage? Are we headed toward a ring? Or is it just time for us to gracefully bow out? And I think that is a great crossroads to bring into a television show where you come in with some expert help. Now, what I love about this show is that she shows them basically how we always talk about the grass being greener on the other side. They actually put them right into the fire and let them date other people, and they find out about, other people's, visions and ideas and characteristic things that they may not have thought about, they may want in a mate, or they think, they get to meet people who are a different type, or someone closer to someone who they thought was more so their type. And they get to go out on dates with these people. They get to decide if they're going out on a second date. But everything is done out in the open with the spouse knowing, or not spouse, with the significant other knowing. And so they get to find out some things that kind of help them get to a point where they'll decide at the end of the season whether or not, they're ready to move forward toward marriage. So I guess toward a proposal is the best way to say it. So having said that, we have 3 couples this season, and being that, I did not put any notes together because I had gotten upset, I'm just gonna go find, while we talking, I'm gonna find some stock pictures of these people. So we'll know
who be who.
Who is we talking about? I'm gonna just drop it real quick in some slides. But we have 3 couples. Y'all, I know their names, but I don't know their names. Y'all.
I just know Alexia and Krusty the Clown.
Girl.
You start already, Jesus. Okay, Krusty the Clown.
Y'all know. After 14 years, he ought to be able to communicate with dudes and be like, look, those lips, do something with them.
He do
like,
need to or something.
Special attention. And his lip.
Here's the thing. You kiss those lips. You kiss those lips.
I just said, but can you imagine him giving her some special attention?
No, ma'am, because we talking about
micro tier city.
But
no.
He strike me as the kind that don't do that, because that's gonna challenge his manhood.
No.
That's going to challenge something about his manhood. So I don't feel like he does those services. I don't think he do.
He be mad all the time because she be saying them like she just ready to fight anyway. So that might be part of the problem.
But the part of the problem is, again, when you've been with somebody all of your adult life and you didn't really have an opportunity to figure out what you wanted, that's a lot of your anger too. I feel like a lot of their anger, because I don't really know how old he is. I do know she's like 34.
Yeah.
So
somebody's 32. Who's 32?
Hold on.
I thought the young girl. I want to call her the young girl, but that's not it.
Red Bone.
Red Bone.
I know I
on the roster.
Now I know their names.
You gave them nicknames, which is hilarious to me. But what I'm saying, because I'm like, listen, what I'm seeing as the theme for all these folks is that you have these 3 young ladies that very much know that they want to head toward marriage.
Right.
And you have 3 men that are in various places in their life for whatever reason. Like you said, Clown Boy, One Hit Wonder, whatever his name is. Because I ain't never heard of the group that he was in.
I told you it don't count.
It don't count because the 90s had a lot of groups, and if we don't remember you from the 90s, it's because you were not relevant.
That part.
The thing with her, because the thing that he said in the first episode, you think everything fine the way it is. That leads me to believe.
So you have no intention of marrying her. Why y'all don't
know about it? You gotta think about it. You 14 years, you gave him 14 years, and now all of a sudden you like, excuse me, you gonna buy me or you gonna put me back on the show? Child, we should have had this conversation a good 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because you knew what you was gonna do with me
But
at that
see
time.
again, but that's also someone stealing your youth because when people get together, when a lot of times when young people getting together, that first round, that first boyfriend, first major boyfriend, a lot of them ain't thinking about long term. Really, they just think about this is my boyfriend, and they always think that the conversation will come up later to talk about, all right, where is this headed? But a lot of things that a lot of young folks do also is they go directly into living together. Now, that's your business what you want to do in your free time, but I ain't finna live with no, but no, I've been there, done it. But they'll end up staying with people with each other and get really comfortable and complacent to the point where the conversation about marriage, the conversation about what future looks like with those two people never comes. The conversation never happens. So what
Right.
they end up doing is you do look back after a few years and be like, well, damn, what we doing? What is we doing? What
And
is we
then
doing?
she's like, well, we've been on again, off again. Well, if you've been on again, off again for 14 years, why didn't you just say
Hmm.
off? Because there's a
Because
reason
it's
for the on
comfort.
again, off again.
Because again, you talking about people who don't know what to do when it comes to their comfort zone. That's her comfort zone. That's all she know. Obviously, she don't want to know nobody else. She goes right back to him because that seems like when they break up. Oh
It's
well,
easy.
then you know, I don't think it's him at all because he looked like the kind that, and I don't never understand why they be dusty looking. They always have like how they
Baby,
be
it
like.
seemed like they had that. They the ones with the most confidence.
I'm like, how do you do that? And please, may I purchase a bottle of the confidence that you got that's obviously working for you?
My daddy said, this is what my daddy said. My daddy said that when they confident like that, it's because they already know they ain't got shit to lose. So you just walk into
Okay.
the situation when you look in the mirror and you see, okay, this all I got. This what I'm working with. So I may as
Okay.
well go ahead and go for what I know. Is she coming or she going? I ain't got
But your
shit to
daddy
lose.
on to something right there
Your daddy
because when
is
you think
lying.
about it, he's right. There's nothing that
Yeah,
they have to lose because it's like, I mean, I'm already doing, y'all already showing me where I don't have to do any work.
Right.
And I
exactly.
think that's the thing too, is that we lower the bar so much for men, young men, people with penises and things. And that's a real problem for me because a lot of times for women, we are, tend to teach young women that, girl, you better hold on to this man, and he ain't got to do nothing but just really possess the penis, but you don't want to lose said penis, even though the penis that you get, I mean, it could be mediocre, but at least it's one. And that's a lot of the conversation that ends up happening
That's
with
why we tell them now.
can't settle.
That's why we
Girl.
sell penises now. So we can throw away that garbage ass concept of a piece of a man is better than no man. No,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Not at
yeah,
I'm
all.
gonna need you to be the whole man, or I'm gonna need you to get on out my way so I can handle what needs to be handled.
right.
Sexually and otherwise.
Yep, 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 yep. And that's what happens a lot of times is that we have been told that it's okay to settle as long as you have something there.
Yeah.
And it could be the scraps of the earth, but hey dude, this a man. I was looking at something somebody was saying a couple of days ago about, well, don't no man want this in a woman. Don't no man. I'm like, y'all always got these doggone lists for women, but hell, we don't want no dusty man.
We sure don't. Sure
At
don't.
all. At
Yeah.
all.
So I don't know them children names. And what's her name? Antoinette. What? What's
Okay,
her
hold
name?
on. I had it up. I apologize. Alexia and Darren is Chrissy the Clown and his gal. LaRonda and Jay.
Oh,
Um
that Jay, Jesus help him,
and,
God.
and Jessica and Eric.
Okay. So let me just be honest. Out of the three of them, I think that the most workable couple is what's the last one?
Jessica and Eric.
Redbone and Baldy.
So here's
Let's
my
see where the hair
issue.
go.
Damn, I need that man to get. First of all, cut your hair, son. Cut it off. It don't want to be there no more. Cut it off.
Look,
I'm
I'm finna just mess y'all all the way up. he going through recidivism.
I can't.
His hair
That's
trying to
wild.
leave. He's
How
trying to
can
hold
you
on.
It don't want to be there. Just let it go, sir.
He going through
So
baby?
here's
recidivism.
my issue with them
Mm-hmm.
because she in her feelings a little bit too, because they're doing the exercises, but she's not liking his, like when they were on that date. When he said to her that he enjoyed the conversation, although that young lady was not his cup of tea, he enjoyed the conversation that they were having. That did something to her, and the reason
Mm-hmm.
why they did something to her is because she was in the lineup. He was an NFL player. She was okay being one of the chicks. Then she ended up being the main chick. So in the back of her head, he always gonna have a binder of women. That's how I look at their relationship, because she doesn't. It's not he don't trust her. She doesn't trust him because of the way they got together.
Well, I mean, and she said that too. But okay, so on top of that too, when you listen to like the first episode when they were talking about when they got together, he was very much into just what she looked like.
Yeah,
And that's it.
yeah,
And
Um,
she's now learning that she got to do more than be pretty now. That's what I feel like that's what her everything. That's her whole problem, because she's very much one of those women where all she had to do was be pretty, and
that's
she
it.
got it. She got everything. So
That's
now
all.
that he's showing her, well, look, I actually want to have stimulating conversations with you. I
Yeah,
actually want to do more to be able to look at, then look at you. You're
yeah,
gorgeous. You're beautiful. We got together the way we got together, but now I need to see that you're worth me keeping around. And I feel like her discomfort comes from the fact that, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta be more than this. And it's not that she's incapable. I'm not gonna say that she's incapable. She's just never had to.
yeah,
well, I think also he never held her to the standard. I think a
Mm-hmm.
lot of this is about when she pressed him about, hey, what is this relationship doing, or where are we headed toward? I don't think he's being forthcoming about needing more substance. So when you listen to them talk, a lot of time they talk about a lot of surface things,
they do.
and then when presented with stuff, because when she was asking him stuff, he would just kind of go back to her being cute and pretty and not
Mm-hmm.
really wanting to engage in conversation with her. So I think for me, what I saw was that she's saying that he's really not into her, period. Like she could be the most engaging in conversation, but because it's packaged in what she got, he's not going to listen to her. He's never going to take her seriously because of the way, like you said, the way that they met, which was, IG DMs and stuff. That's all he expects to have from her. And so
And
now they've
the
gotten to this point where it's kind of like, this is not what you said you wanted.
Yeah.
So why you want to vibe with all these other
Why you
things
want to
when
change it up? Yeah.
I could have provided these things, but you never said this was a thing that you needed in the relationship. And I think she's feeling that. And then let me go back and say, when she went, I remember the last date that she went on, she started really feeling valued because that guy was asking her the questions that she said other dude never did ask her. He
And
don't
they've
ask her
been
about her
together for
goals.
4 years.
but
Four
throw
years.
throw this in there as well. He actually said the only time that he can get her to have a deep conversation where it feels like they can talk for hours is when he gets her drunk. If she is
Oh,
if
I missed that.
if she is sober, she's only going to let him in so far. So he also pointed out that he has not gotten as deep with her as he would have liked to have gotten with her because she's guarded, because she loves from a place of fear. So she's
Mhm.
only going to let him in so far, and then she's gonna control the rest of this conversation. He can only get those conversations out of her when she's drinking.
So then that leads you to ask the question, why doesn't she feel secure within that relationship to the point where the only way she can relax enough to have those type of meaningful conversations is when she's drunk? Because if you listen to the conversation also, when he was talking about the other girl, he was like, oh, I could have taken it this far. We could have stayed up to the middle of the night. That would make me guarded, because that tells me I'm just,
a number. But that's again, that goes back to that you was a number. I was dating you and I was dating her and I was dating her and I wanted that over there, so I got that. You're a number, and in the back of her head, she's always going to be a number. Yeah.
And I think that for both of them, to me, I don't feel like you need to, the writing's on the wall with that one, but they will stay together because they are trauma bonded.
Oh yeah.
All of that will be all of that. Both of them will sleep with somebody else on this show, and they don't still walk away into the sunset together.
Not
on the show.
They will.
I slept with them. I slept with her.
Be like, did y'all have a good night? Yes, I can't believe you did that. We getting married? Yeah, we getting married.
We sure is.
We is getting married. Everybody else will break up. They'll still be together for the gram. For the gram.
Oh boy.
I really want to know, because I know that he was a professional player. I would really like to know what her occupation is, because I don't remember them saying what she does.
I think her job is, she's like an influencer. I think that is her.
Oh, she an IG model for real.
Yeah. I think that's what she does.
Okay. All right.
Well, there's another piece of the puzzle.
First of all, I am very upset that I can't be an IG model. Very upset about this. I want to know where it's written into my contract that I can't have these things. Like, I want to wake up, turn on my iPad, iPhone, whatever device. Turn a light on, say, I tried this nail polish, and now my inbox and my PayPal and my everything Cash App is chinging, ching, and paying my mortgage. Because I don't be mad at nobody, but I'm just trying to figure out, why don't my coins run that way?
I don't understand.
And I'm a little upset about that. Maybe the ship has sailed because I'm 185,922 years old. But
so wow. Okay.
That's where I am right now.
Sure, we'll go with that. So she's an influencer. Okay. He's an NFL player. That's a surface relationship.
That's what I'm saying. They perfect for each other.
This is everything.
They're surface.
They perfect for each other. Don't put them on nobody else.
They surface. All right. LaRonda and Jay.
So all I'm gonna say is the kid's gonna make him turn himself back in. They're gonna snatch that brand off his arm and take his girl. Yep. They're gonna make her a gamma ray.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all know I don't like to call men the B word, but this is the new branded Mitch of the century. This fool vomited because she went on a date with another dude, and then he was on the phone. But what if she likes it? If you don't get your punk ass up out of
Okay, let me tell y'all where his insecurity is. LaRonda is a successful businesswoman. He a comedian.
They
put successful in front of it. I ain't never heard of him. I don't know who he is. Is he Atlanta famous? Is that what that is?
But he already said he ain't successful because he don't feel right that she takes care of everything, and he don't know when his next check really coming.
So here's my thing. I have dreams.
To me.
Listen, I too have dreams. Like Martin Luther King says, I have a dream. But guess what I also have? Bills. And guess what I have to have in order to pay them bills? A damn job. You got that brand on your arm. I don't know if you graduated, but but you can get a job, sir. I promise to God you can do that. You can still tell jokes. I got plenty of friends in the city of Memphis. They got real jobs, and then they go tell jokes till the jokes pay off. You ain't got to be no full-time comedian, my God. You don't have to do that.
You can go to your 9 to 5, and if you work your day out good, you can throw a little bit of stuff towards your side hustle in throughout the day. And then when you get through with your 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3, 11 to 7, whatever you working, you can put that other effort into that, because guess what? Millionaires, billionaires, they don't just do one thing.
No, they don't.
They let their job finance their hustle until their hustle could finance their life. Yeah. And guess what? When they was hustling, they perfected one thing and they picked up something else. Yeah. And they was doing that 9 to 5, 11 to 7, 11 to 3, whatever the hell, plus some other hustles. Yeah. They never put all the eggs in one basket until that basket could carry them to kingdom come. I'm going to need you to go get a job, sir.
I don't have any sympathy for him on any level. Every time he come on screen, I'm like, shut your ass up. Because all he do is just sit here, whine and complain. I can't. First of all, I don't like complainers. I think y'all know that about me. I do not like a complainer. Don't come to me with a bunch of complaints. Don't come with me. Don't come to me with a bunch of problems unless you got some solutions to follow. Mm-hmm. I ain't got time for that, because the rest of the world cannot live, in complaint city. You got to do something. You can't just be upset. You have to make something shake. And if you're not ready to make things shake, then damn, say that. But it's not everybody else's job to take care of you, your insecurities, your scared of the darkness or whatever it is. He compares everybody that walk around. He got my gun. Okay, well then, you know what? If you like to work out so much since you did all them pull-ups, be a personal trainer until you can be a full-time comedian. Do something. If you feel like you don't measure up to your spouse or significant other, then do something that makes you seem like or I don't know. He ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna say, when Sir James pulled up, he never would have saw me again. When Sir James pulled up, honey, he could have had that whole house. I wouldn't even came back. I'd have just started anew.
So James, we're gonna go over here and go buy this house real quick. Me and you, okay? Together,
baby. It was a wrap.com. You hear me?
Like, look at this. Oh, yes.
Honey, I got pregnant through the screen. Now I don't even want no more kids. Like, I'm pregnant right now with his baby.
I can't stand you. I just want to put that out there. I cannot stand you.
I am whipped. What they say? I'm whipped child.
Girl, because listen, when someone presents themselves in a manner in which you cannot deny that they have their things together, they don't need you to get their stuff together. No. That's the other thing. You can see the difference. But here's what I find funny. If she's constantly saying, I got you.
That's the other thing. She ain't concerned about this issue that he has. He concerned about it.
And you know what the problem is? He gonna be so concerned about that. He gonna be concerned about it by himself in a little bit.
Yep, absolutely. But I'm gonna be honest. I do kind of feel like, because of the way that she Like I listen to Syntax when I'm listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
She is very passive aggressive in the way that she puts things towards him to let him know. And so it's like she does say, look, I got you. I believe in you, whatever the case may be. But underlying behind that is, you know, I can buy and sell your ass. And when I get through, when I get tired, I can put you back because I'm not going to be losing nothing.
I feel like she probably done said that in an argument or something, and it kind of,
you know what I'm saying? So because she knows she got it, she knows she can.
Yeah,
but she's also said, you know, I'm not gonna wait forever. You know, you trying to get your stuff together. I understand,
and she don't have to.
Wait forever.
Yeah, and she don't have to. She
she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She got her stuff together, and she's a very pretty girl. So she ain't got to wait on him at all.
Baby, because when she was wearing them dresses, she was walking out the door. I was like,
yes, look at that ass. Look at that ass. Look at that.
Okay.
And he was like, you got a pen or something. Can you cover up them boobs?
Right.
You've been having boobs. Sick of you. Shut up.
That's why you with her. With your punk ass.
I'm not doing this with you tonight. Not doing this with you. I already told you I'm not doing this with you tonight.
Oh, God.
But, you know, the thing about it, though, is I love the fact that they go out on dates because not only do you see the insecurities at the moment when they meet the people, but you see the insecurities that happen when they come back from the dates and they learn stuff. But the thing that disappointed me with most of them, with the exception of Brother Ashley, everybody else was so afraid to go out on a second date.
That man is really. How about this? Alexia, bye, girl. You need to go and let that man go right now. Because that man said, I'm going to go on another date. They was like, man, you don't need to do that. The only guy is like, nah, dog, you don't need to do that.
Wait, you know why he did that, though?
Why?
Because Kat came in the door like, I want all the smoke. She was not playing at all. She was like, look, if I'm going to go on this date, then hell, I'm finna make you want me. You doing this for a reason. Evidently, you and girl, she ain't doing what she got to do. So here I am. What we doing? Like
she said,
I don't know why she want him. I don't understand why she want him.
And I think what's so funny about her, because I'm like, y'all, he ain't a catch, really. I'm really trying to see the catch part.
And I'm like, Home of the Clown. Y'all remember Home of the Clown from
you know what?
In Living Color.
Baby, because I'm looking at all the pictures. Yeah, I'm pulling up on my screen. Like, I'm trying to find pictures that just make me like, okay, what?
No, I don't see it. And I don't know what you do for a living now, because, you know.
Girl, he claimed he's still in the studio. So I guess he just be looking through the plexiglass watching because what you there for? I
just don't know why I decided to go live with you today. I don't know.
Wait, you like to choose violence
every time.
You like to choose violence. That's all. That's
what it is, isn't it? It's just my choice.
All.
It's just my choice. Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna choose violence. Let's go live. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And so now he's going on the third date with this girl because he said the second date was messed up because Alexia was finna jump on the girl at the restaurant. She couldn't pay attention to her date.
Let go hands. And she looked at her and smiled like,
I got his hand. What you gonna do?
I want all the smoke.
Baby. Because my thing is, let her have him, baby. Don't even worry about it. There's plenty of men out there. Because I was upset with her when she got rid of the first date. And I thought he was a good match for her. But I felt like she vibed too well with him for her liking. And so she decided out of respect to old boy
Well,
And
Which
she
I
he
still
would,
don't
don't
want
care
to
about
say
you.
something
I would
He don't care
respect
about
it
you
though.
at all. Right. Because he don't care about you at all.
at all.
I think he gonna date that same girl throughout this whole
I
series.
think so too.
Watch.
I cannot remember what happened last season, but I think that was kind of what happened with Ashley and Hollywood and
That's also what happened with the girl that I can't stand because she had this dude like the dude that played basketball. Maybe
yeah.
she was ready to do some things to him, and he would have done some things to her. Had she remember, oh wait a minute, this camera's around. I can't even lie about this if I let you do
Mm.
it.
Mm-mm-mm.
And she only did it because he kept going on a date with the same girl. But it turns out she actually really liked the old boy and was like, you know what? Maybe I can get used to being with you and not even think about him.
It's so unfortunate that these shows really it's funny because I always feel like the shows these people when they come on the show they're trying to show the other person something and it really forces the other ones to be more introspective where they realize I have been putting myself on the back burner to make this other person happy because
Mm-hmm.
all those folks last season talking about we engaged and now Hollywood and
She won't
Ashley
even, she still won't
they
marry
ain't
him.
even nope. Because and then what was funny was Egypt Sherrod came on um Ashley's live, after the what you got reunion show. She was like, I'm just saying, life too short for you to not be happy. You obviously was not happy with our old boy. You looked a lot happier with the dude you was dating. I ain't trying to break up no happy homes, but I mean, hell, you ain't engaged. I mean, you ain't married because
Right.
they were engaged and then they end up not being engaged.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it was just
Yeah.
a lot. It was just a lot. I just think that
I'd have
I
took
really like the
Hollywood off her
concept.
hands though.
Yeah. So that double date, not I guess it was a double date when they had to go out on a date, and their partners were going to be in the same location. Those were disastrous. All of them were.
Honey, when that man told when recidivism, and I know I'm using it in the wrong context, but honey, his head trying to leave me, he holding on. Anyway, when recidivism told Redbone that he forgot she was even in the same place.
They hurt her feelings. They hurt
Yeah.
her little heart.
And he really was
Baby,
trying. I feel like he was so trying to hurt her feelings too.
he was like, "Oh, I, I was into her, and her whole just everything about her just diminished."
It
Mm-hmm.
did. It did.
Yep.
And
I was
he
like,
again
"Whoa."
he said he wasn't physically attracted to her, but
But
However,
however,
she was able to keep him engaged. And the thing
mhm,
about it is, the girl actually, she was a very pretty girl. I just
very
think that
hmm
pretty.
her body type, because she used
Yeah.
to this little petite little curvy
yeah,
thing, and
yep,
she wasn't fat, she was thick, but he got slim thick over here, and he can't get with the thick. But the
Mm-hmm.
girl was
yeah,
actually a really pretty girl, and he
Very
said,
pretty.
hmm
"I'm really understanding that it's not even about that anymore."
yeah,
So once again, you're pointing out that all you got is arm candy, and you don't feel that she'll ever be more than arm candy.
yeah. And I think that's a problem for both of them too. But I hope that he learns to, or she even, both of them learn to dig deeper because I think that what the real problem is going to be with them. And like I said, I think that they're gonna unravel a lot of problems, but I don't think that they're gonna break up.
Far ways.
I just don't think they're gonna break up. Because I feel like they like their look. They like toxic relationships. So this is toxic. So they're gonna stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they're gonna have even more volatile conversations in the near future because neither one of them are really getting anything from this relationship. And it's just helping them point out all the things you know, wrong with them.
Yeah,
Um, when I don't know why I'm drawing a blank for everyone. Um I see I finally got everybody pictures of oh girl with Crybaby.
Rolanda, is that her name? Rolanda.
Hold on. Sharon, hold on. I just
Laurent
had them up.
Lamonda, Lil something. We done gave these people names.
We have created names. LaRonda. LaRonda.
Oh,
Okay.
her.
LaRonda really is selling herself short.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm trying, and what I would like to see in the next couple of episodes is like, what does her background look like? That she's okay with somebody that's really not on par with her when it comes to, you know, finances and things. Because, you know, he was talking about how his dad wasn't there and how he don't want to turn into his dad or all this kind of stuff, which I think he's leaning way into that a little bit more than I would like to see, as the excuse as to why he's not successful.
Mm-hmm.
um I think that he uses a whole lot of emotional crutches in order to get what he wants. But
So let me say this: there are a
Mhm.
lot of successful women that dates or even marry men who are not on par with them financially, or
mm,
not. It's a lot of women that do it, and I don't know if it's a self-esteem thing. I don't know. I know my mom has a nonprofit organization where she worked with the homeless. I know some very
Mhm.
successful women that done wifed up some homeless men off the street just so they can have a man. I'm keeping it real.
mm,
I'm keeping it real and honest. So she may be in the
Mhm.
frame of mind. I don't know if that may be a self-esteem thing. I'm not sure. Or maybe she thought she could change or bring him up to, so because some women do get with guys and make them better. I got a homegirl who fixed credit, real estate agent, and she got a dude. I think he was just driving trucks. Then she got him in the ownership. Now he a real estate agent.
yeah.
Some women are able to bring those men up to their level, and some women they fall short. And in her situation, it seems like she's possibly falling short.
Well,
So
I think
you
that
think
some
that
men are actually capable of providing more because I know some women as well who their men work.
Yeah,
And like she's a lawyer, he a mechanic, he fix
yeah,
cars. Or she's a
yeah,
doctor and he got a little business, but it's not as profitable.
yeah,
But he's
yeah,
good
yeah.
with his money. He's
yeah.
good with her. He has the emotional intelligence. He's good with the children.
Right,
So he's able to compensate in other ways. And with that, I'm good.
Right.
Because if you're able to provide, if you're able to, lend a hand in other areas, then yeah, we're still a workable force.
right, right.
But my God, you sitting
I
your
don't
ass
see
on the
where
couch
he's
crying and don't know where your next. Uh,
paycheck coming from. He
I need,
doesn't. He's not bringing anything
I'm
to the
okay
table.
with that. I need a man, not a project. He's a
Yeah.
project.
Yeah, and that's what I was that's the thing I was going to say is that, I know a lot of women, think that they can, like, project themselves into a dude, build a bear, a man. Um and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's unfortunate to think that that is what you need to do in order to be paired with someone. Also, like you said, you don't necessarily have to have the be financially on the same page, but at least have goals
Yeah,
that look similar to what I want, even if I do out earn you.
yeah,
But it seems to me she's doing a lot of mothering when it
yeah,
comes to him.
Yeah.
She's having to choke herself down emotionally, like how she wanted to go out on a date with the second guy, the first and the second guy, but she was looking over considering him. And the one thing I did like about Dr. Nicole, she was like, asking him, like, do you not trust her? And she said, do you trust her? And he goes, yes, but, and she's like, no, 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 no,
no,
no.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
He puts a lot of burden on her to be able to manage his emotions.
Yeah,
And anytime you dealing with somebody like that, you know, that is still those levels of emotional abuse, because now instead of it being, looking violent, where somebody's telling you, you can't be with no other man, all this stuff, what they do is they put this burden on you to feel like it's something wrong with you wanting more, or looking into, or holding them accountable, or
Yeah,
holding them to a standard.
yeah.
Now you feeling bad because hell, I just asked you to take the trash out. What's all this waterworks about? They are, because my father wasn't in my
My
life. Well,
father
what you have to
wasn't
take that
there.
trash
He
out?
didn't teach me how to take the trash out.
Yeah. And then you sitting up there scared. You doing everything because you scared because this dude. I'm like, dude, get off of her boob. Like, really, you do not need to be breastfed in this way. Um, you just, I don't know what's going on, but I need her to recognize that. So some of the things that she does, it puts her in a maternal position with him.
Right.
Um, where, you know, she, a lot of times it just looks to me that she's doing a lot of that, managing his emotions for his sake, so that he don't lose it, because when he started vomiting, I said, he does this all the time.
Yep.
He does this
Same
all the
thing I
time.
said.
Yep, that's what he does. He's one of those people that use. Look at that! I finally got it together, y'all. He,
I'm proud of
I just
you.
wanted to show y'all that. But he's one of those people that strike me as he always overreacts in order to get what he wants from people, and
Yeah.
especially a romantic partner, and
He's a
says little
toddler.
things,
A
not,
whole toddler.
yeah, acts just like a baby. I think she need to get him some pull-ups and a bill. But what he does
Mom
is
is
he'll do
out.
stuff like that, because I was talking to one of my kids about this, and I have a friend that was in a relationship at the time. The other person would want to do something without the significant other. They would always go, "Well, I'm so scared," and it's like, what you scared of? What you scared of? You know, well, you're going out with other people, and you may meet someone who's more spectacular than me. Well, then,
Well, if
damn it,
I
come
do,
with
then damn it,
us.
I'm going because you a punk.
How, in fact, I will meet someone, because I feel like it's just time. That's what I would do. I'm like, y'all so young, y'all don't understand how to just let that go now. Because those are red flags when someone emotionally manipulates you to where they can get what they want out of you, but it just seems as though you are doing it because it's out of care and concern, but it really
Yeah.
is out of manipulation.
Yeah.
So I can't. That's why I'm like, I hope she gone and find her way with somebody else. Get with Sir, what's his name, Sir James.
Sir James,
Right.
baby. His name
Gone
is
get
I
with
liked
Sir
the
Sir
first
James,
guy
honey.
too. The first guy, they had fun. It was cool. It was,
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah, he
like
was
how they
a
were
bit
catching grapes in
eclectic.
each other's mouth. That was fun.
Yeah,
yeah. That
he
was
was a bit
fun.
eclectic, but he was like he hung in there with her, and he allowed her to. I felt like she was more herself because she
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah.
like, oh, she was into it. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do this. So
Right.
I think she really, really enjoyed the
Enjoyed
fact
the
that she
connection.
did not have to. She could put, she didn't have to put a titty in his mouth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah. You
she
get to
tired of
actually be a
breastfeeding.
whole complete human being on a date with someone on the same level intellectually and emotionally as you are. You actually get to be fully yourself without having to, like you said, manage your toddler
Exactly.
while you out in adult spaces, because you have to worry about whether they decide you're gonna have a no look day. I say no look day because this is something that me and my best friend say all the time. Her youngest brother used to tell his mama that all the time when he was a baby, and she would look at other kids and he'd be like, "Mommy, it's a no look day. I mean, I don't want you to look at other kids."
Oh,
So he
oh.
called everything a no look day now. Like,
No,
you
look
having a
at
no look day. So, but so like I feel like he's like that. Like whenever she decides to pivot some attention towards something else that's not hers and not him, that he has a no look day all the time. So she can't,
Mhm.
really lean into who she really is because she too busy with him.
I
He can go to the
mm-mm.
rock though. I want to interview one of these people. I don't know how the people do it, but I would love to interview some of these people. And I'd be right just like this. I ain't even gonna let up. I ain't even gonna be nice about it.
A
I'm
good old DM, girl. DM them and see what's up.
that mean I gotta
All you can do
communicate.
is DM them. Hey man, ha, we
Hey
got
man,
to
you want to talk about why you cry so much?
why you throw up in that toilet? Why you really throw up in that toilet? Do you have an eating disorder? Like what did you really what was you really trying to prove?
I want to know what your friend really said to you on that
Yo,
FaceTime because his face was like, I'm telling you, his face looked at him like, again, you doing it again? And I'm not talking about a lack of masculinity. I'm talking about a lack of accountability and a lack of managing your own emotions. And that's for anybody. I do not like it when people uh want someone else to manage their emotions. I don't care male, female, non-gendered, non-binary,
them,
um, all across the
they,
he, she, they, them, z, all of them,
the
all the aliens too, whomever you are, but it's
all
not
the
anybody
aliens.
else's job to manage your emotions but you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm sick
I
of 'em.
just couldn't.
What else did y'all take from this?
Care that they need to find love elsewhere.
Do you think any of the three couples are gonna make it to the end?
Except for the surface people, because they surface. And they not gonna ever go deep. Not for real. So
I kind of think that what's her name, Rolanda,
Lawanda.
the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think that she's gonna put in her best effort to maintain her
Yeah.
relationship
Oh, right
with
there.
him. I think she's gonna put in her best effort to maintain it, but I kind of see her. I see him faltering more
Mm-hmm.
and more and more. So I don't. If she stay with him for the show, it'll be for face value. But I
Yeah.
think that they will break up when the show ends.
Like like damn near all the married at first sight couple.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because I think that
Yes,
as she
please.
goes on these
We're
dates,
gonna do a special live about that.
Woo!
baby, I think
So just
that as she
hold
goes
it, put a
on all
pin all
these
the way
dates,
in that one.
Woo, jeez.
she gonna
Lord.
see more and more and more what she desires, and
Mm-hmm.
that he lacks what she desires.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to this couple real quick so we can have an assessment on
No.
what y'all
No.
think is gonna unfold. Cause we all have a collective know about this, but
This
how do
man
you
needs
think
some
it's going to
comments
unfold?
really badly on this picture right here.
Why her?
Mm.
Oh, I'm finna point at the screen like y'all can see. Why this all this on her just seem like it's like this wide?
I don't really know how you go about choosing a wig. I've never done it. I don't know anything about wigs, but I do know that when I see one like said wig, um I feel like she chose the wrong size. I don't know. Do they come in sizes?
Not necessarily sizes, but you know what fits your face. You know what I'm
Eh,
saying? You can
Yeah.
adjust them to fit your head, but
Okay.
yeah, it ain't, yeah, no.
I feel like she's choosing the same thing that she was wearing when she was 20.
Mm,
And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like she is still stuck in 20-year-old whatever because that's who he liked then. Even though we all know we ain't the same person, we ain't the same size, we ain't the same anything as we were when we were in our 20s.
no.
I feel like there's a lot of her trying to figure out how to hold on to whatever this is, even though she knows she's unhappy and unfulfilled in this relationship. Um, I know that because this dude is on a third date with this girl over here, that he definitely is not exactly excited and happy. Um, with the relationship. But I'm curious to see how far he's going to take it because remember the first episode when they were writing out all these rules and things. He was very excited that the rules went away.
Oh,
Um,
super excited.
yeah.
Oh,
So I'm just
and
wondering. Hmm?
and he was real eager. He was very eager to point out to her that he could have went all night with this woman. He was
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
very
Yep.
eager to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
So
they're
I'm
both trying to
wondering
hold
what.
on to this celebrity that he doesn't have because she's doing it
Yeah.
as well. Because she expected her, she asked her date. Remember, she said, "You know who he is? You don't know who he is?" And the guy was like, "I ain't never seen him a day in my life." They're both trying to hold on to this celebrity status that
And
he
Yeah.
didn't
does
she
not.
play like in the WNBA or something too?
That's
She
what
played
she said. But I
overseas.
mean,
She played overseas, so ain't nobody over here gonna know who she is.
Oh, okay. I thought she had played with the
but I know
WNBA.
she said she was a um professional basketball player. So I don't know. That's why I said I got to do a better job of looking these people up because I was trying to just look at them on face value for what they said, but I see that's not going to work. Um, so I may have to dig a little bit deeper as to figure out what is it that they doing with my life these hours that they spending up every week. Um, because it ain't right. Um, the other thing about them though is I feel like he's setting out to hurt her for some reason.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sure what the why is that he's going out of his way to make sure that she knows that he's trying to hurt her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I kind
But
of
yeah.
feel like it may be something from the past that hasn't yet surfaced on
Mhm.
the show, and it's gonna be a big teller. It's gonna be telling as to why he's operating the way that he's operating because he's very enthusiastic every time he has to go on a date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And do you think it's because I'm trying to think about it now. Do you think it's because he's trying to show her that he can still pull women or whatever?
That could be. It seems like he typically people who have had a little taint of success
Mhm.
and had panties thrown at them and whatnots on somebody's stage in Atlanta. Um, I think he is trying to get back his golden days, years, months, whatever. I think
Mhm.
he wants to prove that point. Like I can still have anybody that I want to, but instead I'm here with you. That
Ooh,
seems to
you
be his attitude.
862 years old. Go sit your ass down.
I really got to
But that
look this guy up because
ego, he has an ego. He's a rapper. 9 times out of 10, them knuckleheads have egos.
But why? Because we don't even know who you are, sir.
No.
That's like me saying, I'm a singer from the 90s. Even though I was in a group when I was a teenager and then we just sang gospel and we was just going around the other churches. You should know who I am.
I need him to go take care of that cradle cap crap on his lips.
What,
I mean, permits,
this is
Vaseline,
why I do not
um,
fool with you on a daily
um,
basis.
I'm finna say you do fool with me.
Not on a daily. I
lipsticks.
cannot. I
I'm just
I know
cannot.
he
saying.
got a cradle cap on his lips.
I don't
baby, 'cause them
understand
little speeches.
how
I'm
you was
like, wow.
born.
First of all, production wrong because they ain't
I
stop and
know
be
that
like,
this
dude,
black man with
let me
these
get you some
crusty
Kermit.
lips,
Let me get
crusty
you
the
some
kind.
Kermit.
Finna go got some
I can't
stocking
believe they
chapstick.
didn't do that for him. They could have done that for him, just been like, look, let me just stop and hand you a baseline.
Here's a little oil for your
Yeah,
lips. This
baseline.
all.
A
I just finished up.
baseline. Hey,
Hey,
Tasha. Maybe she can join us next time. But yeah, he's oh yeah.
That just don't make no sense, man.
I don't know.
You got the audacity to have an earring in your ear and you can't put no car mix
Mm-mm.
on your lips.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm
Chapstick.
saying.
Burt's
Yeah,
Bees.
baby. Because I just
I'm
don't
just
know what to say.
saying. Sir.
Burt's Beeswax.
Burt's Bees.
Burt's Bees. Soft lips.
Something. I'm just saying, man. They got Mary Kay got the little satin lip set that you can utilize.
It is so wonderful.
I'm just saying, all you got to do and stay moisturized. You at an age where moisture is important. You know what I'm saying? So this won't happen on national TV. You
Right? That's all I'm saying. You can do it and we can help. We're going to find you. Like, dude, like, this is one of them times like you can just stand when you stand in the shower, you nice and pull it open and stuff like that. You just do a little oil, like that. You can do that. You can do that.
oh Lord God.
I just
don't understand.
You stand in the shower.
Just saying.
Body oil. Little Crisco on your lip.
Crisco. That's probably what's gonna do it, girl.
But you know what? I'm be so honest with y'all. This is what I do every single night. I do not miss a night. When you said get you some Vaseline, I put me some Vaseline or some cocoa butter or shea butter on my lips every night. And when I wake up in the morning and do my skincare regimen, the first thing I do is take a wet towel and wipe my lips. When I tell you every piece of dead skin ever in life comes off your lips when you do that,
Listen,
it's not hard.
Exfoliate.
It's not. You can take, sugar and a lemon. And you take the sugar, you take a little lemon, and you just go over your lip. Just go. Just keep going. Keep going.
Things
In fact,
that you have at the house.
A little bit of what you call it, little Vaseline with it. Just mix it together, get your little scrub, go over your lips, and get your old toothbrush, go there to get all the little stuff out, and you swipe it off, and then you go and find some Earl and you put it on your lip.
Some Earl. That's right.
Earl.
Some Earl.
And if you, the old people now, the old people say Earl.
Oh my God.
Olive Earl, some almond Earl, some of that. Any of that stuff, coconut Earl, shea Earl.
Mineral oil, something.
Some cuticle Earl.
Something.
But don't you never go on public television with your lips like that. Never again. Never again. Amen. Amen. All right. Amen. And I'm just saying. And like we've already talked about that couple, but let's just also again give a shout out to Dr. Nicole because
for getting them together.
It couldn't be me. Because probably episode 3 they'd be like, we had to just go ahead and just bleep oh girl because she wouldn't stop cussing at everybody.
Like we couldn't catch up with the bleeps. We had to go back and edit it and come back.
We had to bring her to the studio to do voiceovers because
you just cussing up a storm.
That's why I said I'm not there yet, y'all. I haven't grown to that point where I can say things so eloquently like she does. And she goes, she'll say things like, let's find out where the problem is. She wants to talk like that. And I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Could y'all imagine me as Dr. Nicole?
No, we cannot.
No.
Balance is chosen on a daily basis. If it was you, don't play no game. You'll be ready to square with somebody. You'll be ready to square with somebody. Like had you been on the last season, the girl you said you wanted to fight, y'all would have actually fought. Y'all would have actually fought.
And we would have been like Tamika, somebody, because go get her.
Last week on the episode, Dr. Tamika Faust
Oh, you thought it
has
was
been
you?
escorted off the set because she whooped somebody's ass on national TV.
This is not what you were supposed to do, ma'am.
You're supposed to be here to help.
I
Be
was
be this light for the people. What you said, that hopefully that helped her. She needed her ass whooped.
She needs her ass beat. That's part of her therapy.
Oh God.
That's therapeutic for me. That's what they said.
Lord
Yeah,
God.
I
I'm
just
gonna go into counseling. I'm gonna give me a certificate.
Get you
that's
one,
what you
girl.
need to
Everybody
do.
else is. Look, I ain't even
Everybody.
playing. When I can scrape up this change for this life coach class, I'm sure gonna take it. Look,
We could all be somebody coach on here. We gonna have to change our name.
the coach crew. The coach crew.
The coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me some kind of coaching license. I'm be a life coach.
I just got to find my money. So I'm gonna do it. My extra
Yeah.
thriller. I'm still trying to get this
That would
house.
help though. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
have tough skin, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, this is what we doing. But yeah, this is what's crazy to me though. So we got the next season. We got the next episode coming up. What's today? Today is Thursday, so that means that it
That's tomorrow.
comes on Friday. We gotta find whatever our regular day is for this because I know other shows are coming on. We haven't gotten into Married at First Sight. Um, I think the weddings are happening next week.
Yeah, they're happening.
So we'll start reviewing that once the wedding start because we just decided we wasn't doing the episodes. Um, 'Cause don't nobody really care until you get me to the last, the final five couples. I do not care until we get to the couples. So we're gonna be doing that. I think we have all decided we're gonna let Bell Collective be exactly where it is. Um, so I'm not
Love,
sure we're gonna review that.
what about the Huntsville people?
Let me tell you, we may not make the entire season.
Okay.
Because if they be on there, if they still on the same stuff, because I don't want to hear no more about Martell and Melody in an argument. I'm ready to move past this. He got 5 kids. Amen. She got 4 kids. Amen.
Can
We need to
we at
move
least
past this.
can
All
we
I
at
need
least
to know is
get to the episode where it looked like Kimmy finna whoop Wanda ass? Like that's all I'm
I
in it
want to
for.
get to that
I want to
episode.
see that.
That's all I'm in it for. I
That's
I
don't
just
give
it.
want to
a
know
damn
why
about
Kyra
nothing
from
else.
Ready to Love was on there. I need to know that.
Yeah, now the word on the street is that she got something to do with my soul. That's the word on the street. So we
Was she
don't.
when at that on that little preview they showed she was standing next to him, so I couldn't tell whether she was walking in with him or was it just that she came to the thing and the
No.
camera just happened to catch them. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the spin on that. Um, you know, we may actually do Ready to Love when it comes
I
back because
like
it's
this
coming back
ready
soon.
for.
I'm
What's
kind
it?
of ready to
Are they
do it
doing
now.
DC? They're doing DC, right?
They're doing DC.
That's gonna be interesting.
So I'm actually interested in doing that next time. I think this time it was too many shows for us. My goal for us, and yes, we're live, we're still talking. My goal for us is to review a few shows that we really like, but I don't want to occupy everybody's time with constantly reviewing everything.
Yeah.
I think that there are a lot of good shows out there. I typically want to deal with relationship shows. I'm not gonna be on channel over here. We deal with relationships, intimacy, and things like that. So I don't necessarily do like the sitcoms and the other shows. Y'all can go size up. They got it on for that.
The size
Um,
up and it's on. Y'all can
y'all can
go
go
on
for
over
that.
there to that.
So over here, primarily at Heaven's Passion Academy, we talk about the shows, the love shows and things like that. So we try to keep everything specific over here for that. That's why Bell Collective may not make the cut this
It
time.
ain't gonna make nobody's cut, child,
Because
because
it
I
wasn't no
can't
relationships.
unless they switch up the bells. I can't. I ain't gonna be able
Yeah,
to do
no.
that.
No, go on their
I need some new
Instagram page.
bells.
They looking different on their Instagram pages though. So
They get that check.
Right. They look a little different now. So yeah, so I think that's all that we have this time for put a ring on it. Y'all, we're gonna talk a little bit offline about what other shows that we're gonna actually review in this fall season coming up. Hopefully if you guys have any ideas that you guys want us to do some shows on, we're gonna do them. We do have some things that are outside of TV show topics that we'll actually do some lives on as well. So we'll get that information out to y'all as soon as possible. Y'all got anything else about this show?
Why you looking like that? I swear I ain't finna say nothing.
I'm done because I'm done. I'm done. That's all I got. I'm done. Anyway, y'all be breezy out here in these streets. That was real old right there. I felt that
It was, but it's okay. It's all right.
It's all right. It was still smooth to the way you said it.
Yeah, be breezy out here in these streets. Yeah, probably by the time that we review again, I might be back in Nashville. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. Anyway, hopefully y'all like, share, and subscribe like we had said. Let me put my banner back up. Oh, where my banner go? Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Um, we like to have fun, but we also like to make sure we on subject and stuff. Tonight we were just rambling because we ain't seen each other. Like, we're just gonna have to go.
We haven't.
And I'm in Chicago again.
Right. She ain't even near us no more. She ain't 8 hours away.
Now we're gonna have to go kidnap her. We're gonna have to go find her. So yeah, but thank y'all for joining us. Please go over to Heather's Passion Academy on YouTube and subscribe there. At some point, it's probably gonna be the next couple of episodes. Here we're gonna just on YouTube only because we trying to monetize over here. Let's just be honest. I need some viewing hours. So tell a friend. We get it together. Anyway, thank you, ladies, for showing tonight. Y'all for this broadcast. Thank y'all for joining the live. We will see y'all next time when we figure out what we're gonna do. Thank y'all for joining us. Y'all say bye now.
Bye.